you guys have had I don't want to say a spike in productivity from the tight ends, but you've had a pretty good run of productivity
Yeah.
the last couple of games. Just what's gone into that?
Uh, just more so the preparation. I feel like it's also been the schemes too. I mean, we've had favorable matchups the past couple weeks, and I think that's really been it. I don't think there's been, too much. I guess too much to the Magic. I just think the opportunities came, and I'm just trying to capitalize on. That's really it. I don't think it's let's just get him the ball. I think it's just more so the opportunity. Things happened at the right time, and I was just there.
How satisfying is it though when the work pays off? Because I mean, you can go a string of games and it not happen at least
Yeah,
in terms of numbers, and then all of a sudden,
yeah,
bam.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, when you don't think about the numbers, you just kind of playing. I mean, things do just come your way like that, and I don't know, God just working ways like that where you just not really focus on it. You just kind of focus on the task at hand, and He just kind of give you things, and that's kind of like what's been happening. I haven't really been thinking too much about getting the ball or having the ball forced to me or going upstairs and say like, hey, what's the deal? Um, I think more so the thing is, we were just trying to win games, and for a while we weren't, and so you were just trying to find ways that we can do that, but things are starting to come around, so I think everything's clicking, and I'm just trying to get involved to help out.
We don't necessarily know the situation with Derek yet. We do know he hadn't practiced on Wednesday and Thursday, but
Hmm.
we do know that Jake and Spencer are taking snaps. Just
Yeah,
what are some of the strengths of both of those
yeah.
guys?
Well, they're talented and they're very mature, and especially Spencer and Jake. I mean, they've came and had their approach of, that those guys are the starters, and I think they kind of had the same approach as Derek, and there's really not too much drop off, and I think that's kind of been the best thing about it. Like you can put one of those two in there, and they can do the job just as well. So it's been really good, just feeling comfortable with those two now going into the weekend, filling it out.
They often say that a tight end is the best friend of a young quarterback.
All right.
Just what has
All right.
been your chemistry with them?
Yeah, just giving them comfort, whether that's just like, whatever the case is, like whether, we miss a ball, you guys miss a throw. I mean, we're always going to be there. I mean, mistakes are going to happen. I mean, that's just inevitable in the game of football. Like, we're always going to make mistakes. We're always going to have a bad play. Just know that we're going to have more good plays than bad plays. And that's just like giving them comfort, man. And just having a friendly target just to have and just allude to.
How close were you guys last week to kind of breaking it offensively? You had a 98-yard touchdown drive,
Hmm.
a 69-yard touchdown drive,
Yeah.
and kind of sputtered the rest of the way. But how does that show how fine a line it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah. I mean, we're right there. And I just felt like a lot of times we were just kind of shooting ourselves in the foot, which has been happening a few times this year. But I think if we can limit those things, we'll be pretty darn good. And I feel like if we just keep doing that and eliminate penalties and eliminate negative plays, I feel like we'll be in great shape. I mean, we can move the ball up and down on pretty much anybody. I mean, it's just always been like the penalties were just negative plays that kind of put us out of position to either get points or get a field goal. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing. I think Riz said in the meeting, the team meeting, that it's just really Saints versus Saints, and knowing that we shouldn't be beating ourselves. We shouldn't be playing two people on Sunday. We should just be playing. Um, who we playing this week? The Commanders. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you seen from the Commanders on defense?
Yeah. I mean, they're a good team. They're talented. I think Dan Quinn has done quite a job since his first year being there. I mean, good D line, very experienced linebackers, and a DB core who's really talented. They're really deep in the DB core. So, just honestly, just supporting the matchups. I mean, they're going to be playing a lot of man, and we know that. So, just being able to execute what we can execute. It's a very talented team, like I said, and so we just have to really dig deep this game and make it happen.
Oregon in the playoffs. Go Ducks.
Yeah, go Ducks, go Ducks.
I appreciate it, man.